What up, internet pals? It's been a minute. I don't think I've actually made a video since I moved into this place. And I've been here for maybe 2 months now. Just need to get my cup of tea. Oh. And life has been lifing. It's been really interesting. I've been in a very abundant energy. I've been very blessed. And I've grown in ways that I am very excited about. But at the same time, I'm very exhausted. And I always use this analogy. I'm not sure if it's an analogy or metaphor, whatever, I don't care right now. But the point is, I feel like I've just come back from a very big trip because I'm coming home to myself. I've came home to myself. I'm still arriving. It's taking me months to arrive because it's such a deep transition. But it's like going on a really long trip and finally coming home after a really long trip, and the amount of exhaustion you have, and you can just let down, take off all of your bags, let everything down. But it's hard to find energy for things that aren't relevant at this time. And it's not like a survival mode necessarily, because I'd say that my baseline is much higher than that. But the extra stuff, like messaging people I'm not that close with, or like properly organizing my stuff, making my stuff homely, stuff like that, finding very challenging. I don't have the extra energy for it. But my baseline is good, and I'm very grateful for that. And my eating has just got back to like its peak kind of performance, I want to say. Yeah. In the past, I used to have such large highs and lows, and I finally recovered from that, I think. Not that I won't have highs and lows, and I do have them daily. That's the thing, I do have highs and lows on a daily basis, but I'm rebalancing that too. I'm getting better at staying afloat, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm on about, like these intense, I have intense, like months and months of being so social, so overactive, so productive, and I'm just like on top of the world. And then I just crash and I burn out, and then I can't do anything. And in my 28 years on this planet, I finally learnt that building a slow and sustainable baseline like this is where the money's at. Oh my God, who would have thought? And it was so challenging because I don't know if I mentioned in a previous video, but I finally surrendered to being unproductive, lazy, and that was hard, but it was such an amazing thing to do because I finally let myself be very honest with people. People would say, "Oh, what are you up to?" And I was like, "Nothing. I've been binge watching Downton Abbey." Like that's it. For months. Because at that point, I wasn't doing anything, and I was letting myself finally not feel that intense shame that comes with not being where you want to be. And doing that has allowed me to finally build slowly, brick by brick. So I'm layering the bricks on, and it's cool because it means that now, for example, I've been doing kickboxing for the last month now, and I've only been doing that, and I've been stretching, but I mean in an active way. I've only been doing that, and even though my brain is like, oh, but like we could go climbing, we should start running again, and we should, oh, I don't know, maybe we should go swimming in the sea, and oh, get back on our bike and all of this. It's too much. It's too much. Wait until one thing is set into your baseline, and then you can add another, and then you can add another. Isn't that so exciting? And it's such a simple thing. But you have to be okay with not being where you want to be. And when you have ADHD or whatever else, that can, or just being a human, that can be very challenging. We want to be the best at everything. We want to do it all, and we want to do it all now. You have to be patient. And I'm learning to be much more patient. So yeah, that's a bit about what's been happening for me recently. I've also been noticing that I'm finding it easier to talk again, and being just kinder to my mind, giving it more space, and just enjoying the learning process of finding the right word and learning new words and forming different sentences. And as you get older, you've repeated the same sentences so much that they are easier to pull out of your mind, which is an exciting thing. Yeah, it's a good time. I'm tired. I am tired, but it's a good time. I'm feeling very, very grateful. And I just love getting older. I'm really loving being 28. I must say, I think it might be one of my best years yet, even though I wouldn't have the most to show for it on a physical sense. But inside, it's good. Anyway, I think that's all for me right now. But if you're watching, thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.